Little Deviants, my friends. That's what we are. Little Deviants, pinching screens, pinching golf ladies, doing all kinds of dirty business. But now it's time to check out Little Deviants, the video game. It's pretty much based on our lives. We've been converted into balls, and it's time for some rear touch and some balls.
Possibly at the same time.
Possibly, definitely at the same time. So this is kind of a mini-game collection that really feels like a tech demo built to showcase the different things that the Vita can do. It has an AR game that is a lot like Face Raiders for the 3DS, where you're kind of tilting the thing around and shooting dudes. We probably won't do that because we're kind of locked to this this camera position here. And then it has some stuff that uses the back touch, some stuff that you know, you're kind of using the back touch to roll a ball around by raising the landscape. Some interesting ideas, but I must say
they are charging money for
that. They are charging $30 for this thing. I think it's, yeah, I want to say it's 30, which is, you know, inexpensive compared to some other Vita games, but I've found it to be full of activities that I do not want to do twice.
Well, it's when you're asking people to pay a certain premium and you're talking about a game like Uncharted, that's one thing. But then, you know, it's hard not to make comparisons to, like, iPhone collections, like minigame collections that cost a couple of dollars.
Sure, yeah.
Like, I really think this would have been...
Near player located. Send PlayStation Network friend request to this person?
Sure.
No, I don't know who that person is.
I also love the near in quotes.
Every time they write near, they put it in quotes because it's a lowercase n. So I think they have to differentiate from, like, this is not the word near. This sentence isn't crazy. We mean near the application. Except in press releases, they write near in all caps.
Great.
So they need to get it straight. All right, so we'll just go, how about we just go to games? That'll kind of separate it from the story, I think. But we haven't unlocked, I have not unlocked every single game so far yet. So, so we get friends leaderboards here, which is cool. So what do we want to do here? Shack Shover. Love shoving Shack. Can I just, yeah, I can just play. There we go. This is whack-a-mole using front and back touch. So depending on which way they're facing, you need to hit them from the front or hit them from the back. And also not hit the humans. I don't really know what the Little Deviants have to do with anything here in a lot of cases.
They had a cute drawing sitting around.
Yeah,
come on, put it in the game.
A bunch of concept art sitting around. They just kind of threw these dudes into this thing. All of them have names and stuff. Oh, that's the wrong side, so I can hit him from the back. This seems pretty forgiving. It seems a little, so I don't want to hit him. I want to hit him. It seems a little more forgiving than it was the last time I played it, which was, you know, well before release, where doing this back touch stuff seemed real tough.
Well, the difficulty is that you just don't have any perspective. You know, you're not totally sure where your fingers are.
And so with them being able to just divide the screen up basically into 6 different sections, I think, you know, that's very doable. But if they were asking much more than that, I think it would be tricky.
It is too bad this is not just packed in with the machine.
Yeah, this should almost just be on the system.
Then you can forgive it for all sorts of things because it's just here, here to show you how some of these things work.
So we'll show you kind of those little hit icons when you do tap the screen, let you know where you're hitting, sort of. Do I want to? I don't want to hit that guy.
This goes on for a while.
Yeah.
I looked at that clock and I was like, oh, you mean a minute and a half more?
And I'm getting time by getting those clock icons.
Oh!
So. Does the sign do anything? No? All right. Okay.
Stop collecting the time.
So that's the gist of that. Let's see, Bots Invasion. I'm trying to think which one is the one where you roll stuff. Oh, it's probably Bots Invasion. No. this is the one that
Space
I
Raiders.
specifically didn't want to do. Well, we'll show it real quickly. Yeah, so, you know, straight up AR style. It's going to put the camera output there. And, you know, we're going to be shooting with the triggers. And we need to kind of protect these guys. Yeah, no, I understand how it works. Thank you. But kind of shooting these guys down. Shoot, and they will kill the Deviants if I'm not quick to save them. That doesn't really show well in this situation, but you know, I think you understand how it works, especially if you've played Face Raiders before. It is that same type of deal, and that goes until you lose. Like these games, a lot of them just kind of go until you lose, and there are multiple medals that you can earn. Cloud Rush. Oh, this is the skydiving one. Okay, so this is also tilt. So this might not, this may or may not show well. So, you know, maybe a little pilot wings like. Oh, those little Deviants. I can use the triggers to slow or speed up, and more or less want to tilt to make sure that he goes through the rings. Oh. And you need to get a certain score on your way down in order to proceed, otherwise you lose. And it's this little thing in the lower right here will let you know kind of how you're tilting the Vita at any given time. So you kind of move as I tilt, so you kind of get an impression of what impact your motion has on the action, which is a good indicator to have. Eventually, you'll find rings that are different colors that you have to kind of hit with some speed, or you know, other specifics, sort of changes there.
Oh,
I'm just booking. I don't care.
Passed.
So there I missed. Jump failed. And you have to retry the stage. You lose a life and kind of go from there. Let's do the story mode. I think that'll get us to the next one that maybe we haven't seen yet, and then we'll call it, I think. Yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's any sort of indication as to how many different things, activities there are, but I'm not seeing.
Might outline it in the manual.
Yeah, it probably does. All right, story. Okay, we got a whole new region over here. I don't know what Rotten Rumble is. Let's find out together, shall we? Touchscreen and rear touchpad together to catapult the Goofer Deviant at the dead ends. Some of these seem like they are a little trickier if you have stuff plugged into the bottom of the Vita also. So it is a pinch. I need to hit both front and back to do that. Ideally, you are lining up your shot in such a way that you are taking out everybody in one go. Oh. That guy was trying to spit at me. And I was all, get at me, dog. Urgh. So each one of these games lasts like a pretty long time. You see the meters that I would have to fill out up there to tickle the Goofer using the rear touchpad to release him from the sticky patch of goo. Okay. Oops, screw that up. Oh no, the sticky patch of goo! Again, not ideal to have this stuff plugged in down here. So these meters that are filling up over here for bonuses and the medals that you end up getting, you kind of need to hit to succeed. See, I have a health meter there that is going down as I'm taking these shots.
Oh.
I'm dead. I died. I'm dead.
Game over.
Dead Deviants.
There is no Deviants.
Not even close to the first medal. And I did not find the cat creature either. Total failure across all levels, friends.
Unconfirmed report from the chat that there are over 30 mini-games in this collection.
That sounds about right. I remember it sounded like that there were a ton of different ones in there. Oh, I did find the cat, actually. It's Dexter. It's a Mogger. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. So 3 out of 30. So yeah, there are 30 different games in here. You know, for the stuff that I saw prior to its release, saw a few more of the games, and the stuff I've seen so far, like it's, like I said, it's so far it's kind of full of things that I don't really want to do. Oh, so this is just filling it full of like, hey man, you should be friends with these dudes near you. Like, no, I'm okay. I'm all right. Thanks though. Thanks for suggesting some bros.
Thanks, Nier.
Yeah, Nier quotes. So that's Little Deviants. It is little, it is deviant, and if you're getting a Vita this week, chances are you're going to end up with a copy of it, which you know, you'll end up with like a carrying case and some other stuff too. So you know, there's some stuff in there.